Welcome, new people. You should know that we are never prepared. We are always wearing sweats. We're never wearing makeup.
I would almost consider myself the MC of this podcast. I am the narrator.
So welcome. We hope you enjoy this.
It really looks like a department store.
It looks like a department store where I am?
No, where I am. Look in the back. You know, Erin, we got a visual component now. Wake up. Wake up. Wake up and
girl.
smell the cappuccino.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Look at this
I'm
behind me.
awake.
It's getting more and more filled.
Have you shown that to Jeff Lewis?
Oh my God, I'm seeing him on Friday. I started getting all these messages this morning going, what creatine are you taking? What creatine are you taking?
No, this creatine thing is like, it's going too far. Like you're becoming the face of creatine. Like there's
Erin,
companies that are like reaching out.
Multiple companies are reaching out. Investors that I really respect emailing, I mean, it's like.
So what's your actual creatine intake?
I'm just fielding offers left and right. And you know what? I manifested. Remember I said, I just want to be the face of something,
Yes, and you know what? You manifested without a purpose. Like you need to be more clear with your manifesting. It's like when you manifest something vague, it's like you're thinking I want to be the face of,
Estee Lauder.
Like Dior or something. Yes. And unfortunately, then you become the face of creatine by accident. And this is what happens when you don't manifest carefully.
Not only that, I should know this because I am the person that's always telling you guys specificity when it comes to your manifesting, specificity when it comes to your letters that you are writing, asking the universe for what you want, speaking things into existence, speaking things into existence as if they've already happened. Erin, I've looked back at some of my letters. It's all happened. Okay. It is so much of it. I mean, so much of it hasn't happened, but so much of it
So
has.
it's kind of like a 50-50 gamble. Like
Right.
It doesn't not necessarily like working.
Right. So it's like I should have followed up. I just want to be the face of something. I guess I can be the face of creatine I could be the face of creatine, but I'd also like to be the face of Chanel.
Yes. Exactly. Which I have to say, if you become the face of creatine, I don't think Chanel is going to call. I think it's one or the other. I do. And by the way, creatine could get you way more money. Like that's the masses.
Chanel feels cheap to me.
Cheap?
Well, no, Chanel's very expensive, but I can't imagine they're paying their talent that much,
Wait, why?
Because they're probably just like, you need us more than we need you. Chanel doesn't,
Okay.
Who does Chanel need? Chanel needs nobody.
They are in the driver's seat is what you're saying.
Who does Chanel need to elevate their brand? I'm just curious. I mean, I
just think you should speak carefully because, Chanel maybe doesn't invite you to their next luncheon if you call them cheap.
No, but it's the opposite. I'm saying that I didn't say they were cheap. Stop putting words into my mouth so that you go to this luncheon without me.
You said, and I quote, Chanel feels cheap.
Okay. So you're taking that out of context. Instead of, you know what I was implying. You know what I meant. You know what I meant. But you just want the soundbite, even though no one's going to pick it up because no one cares what we say.
All I want to say is, Coco, I hope you were listening. And I hope you hear that Sarah called you cheap. And next time you only have space for one more person at that luncheon, I think you call on me.
But you know what else? First of all, they wouldn't even let you keep a rubber band. Okay. You were wearing some Chanel rubber band. They sent their people for that rubber band first thing in the morning. So I don't know why you're sticking up for Coco.
It was a bow.
Okay.
It was a hair bow. Okay.
Right. It probably cost them 25 cents to make that. And they had someone waiting in your driveway as soon as the sun came up. So
you know what? I really don't want to talk about the bow.
I don't know why you're defending them. Also, I'm not on this list of people that are getting bags. I mean, all these random ladies, getting bags all day long. You know what we get? We get pillows. Chanel sent us a pillow. I'll say it. I'm fine. Guess what? They were never going to dress me anyways. I don't care. They were never.
Okay. I don't know this woman. Okay. I don't know this woman. I have nothing to do with her. I want nothing to do with her. And I completely disassociate from everything that she is saying. She has gone off the deep end and I want nothing to do with it. Okay?
Wait.
And I do want them to dress me.
Wait,
What was the other thing you said that I don't want to be a part of?
Is this my demise where I've yeah, I can live with that. I'm going to say something big. Are you ready for this?
Oh God.
Okay. Are you ready for this? Listen, Erin, we don't have that many listeners. I feel fine. It's good.
How do you say the weirdest things? Continue.
I just feel like no one from Chanel is listening to this.
It's just that I wonder sometimes what goes on in that brain because one day you're going to be like, there's 5 million people waiting outside in a line for us. You exaggerate up. And then the other day you're like, we have no listeners. So I just don't know where you live. Continue.
Well, there were a lot of people waiting in line for us. And we also don't have that many listeners. So I don't know what to say. I'm just telling the truth. But here's what I want to say. I am in a place in my life. I don't care if I get invited to a Chanel thing. I don't care. I said it. I can live with that. I can live with someone listening to this going,
take her off the list.
Take her off. What list was I ever even on? I don't go to that many. I haven't really been invited to much. You know, I'm okay.
I got to be honest, Sarah. This is
I gave Magdalena
right now.
I gave Magdalena the pillow. I said it. There you go. I said it.
You gave your housekeeper the pillow.
I did.
Wow. Okay. Well, I was just starting to say this is giving Erin. This is giving like I don't give a fuck. And I love it on you.
Wait, hold on.
I love it.
Wait, are you the person that doesn't give a fuck?
Yep, you say it about me all the time. Erin doesn't give a fuck.
I thought I'm the one that doesn't give a fuck.
No, you care about literally everything.
Wait, what?
Yes. You don't know that about yourself?
No. I feel
yes.
What do you mean?
Care about all of it. Everything. What did somebody say? I didn't get invited. That person did. Blah, 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 blah. And
Erin,
I'm just like floating above like piece, you know.
Erin, I have zero FOMO. Do you not know this about me? I have zero FOMO. I don't give a shit. I don't care about anything. Oscar and I didn't want to go anywhere. Neither did you, but what are you talking about? You just create your own little stories. Story time with Erin Foster. It's story time.
You know, there was an episode of Black Mirror.
Erin Fable Foster.
The way you project onto me because you're a pathological liar, it truly is laughable. It really is. Because you have a passion for lying that you try to paint me as that person. And it's like gaslighting to a level that actually I just have to rise above. Anyway, there was a Black Mirror episode. I'm sure it's a show you've never watched before, where every person, every part of your life is constantly being recorded, like on a chip in your brain or something that you can see. And so like a couple got into a fight and was like, you said this. It's like, I didn't say that. It's like, roll the tape. And it airs in the bedroom on the wall. Like, go back to 4 seconds ago. What did that person say? And you can just replay it. That would be very bad for you. It would be very, very bad for you.
Honestly,
you'd have to be held accountable.
Guess what? I'll accept that. And then I'll raise you with it would also be really bad for you. It could be bad for both of us. It would probably
sick ass burn.
That was a sick diss, wasn't it? I was prepared with that one. I had that one all teed up. Okay, let's pivot a little bit. I want to give you a little tip. Can I give you a tip?
Oh,
this is going to help you. This is going to help you. Now that you're passionate about working out, this is going to help you. I want you to go on Amazon or go in your little gym in your apartment building and you can probably steal one of those 20-pound dumbbells. I want you to get a 20-pound dumbbell. You know what a dumbbell is?
Sure do. Thank you, Sarah.
Okay. Well, this working out thing is new for you. So I'm just confirming that you know what it is. I want you to put the dumbbell in your living room where you can see it, okay? Eyes view. I want you to put it just by the TV or whatever. When you wake up in the morning, you go see Noah. Then you're walking back to your room to brush your teeth. Don't go back to your room. Go to the dumbbell. Do 20 little rows like this, and then put the dumbbell down. And then go back, do your day, get dressed, go see Noah, come back. Do 10 squats with your dumbbell. Put it down, go to the office. Come home. You see what I'm saying? If this dumbbell is in your eye line, you'll just go to it. You'll grab it. You got 10 seconds. You can do some rows. Then you can do some squats. I'm telling you, I've been doing this. It's working. Okay? Because I've only been doing Ben like once or twice a week, if that. I went like 2 weeks without seeing him. If you just have one dumbbell, and I'm telling you this because people ask me, they're like, tell us what you do. This is working for me currently. It's amazing. And it's such little effort and it works.
Mm-hmm.
Are you awake? Because it looked like you dozed off.
I am. It's just dumbbell in the living room, just like absorbing this advice of yours. I mean, if there's a dumbbell in my living room, A, don't love the aesthetic of that. B, I'm probably just gonna like walk around it.
But
C, I don't know. I
why don't you just try it? Try it and see if you go to it.
I don't need to try because I'm now going to the gym 4 days a week in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't need this, but I think
this isn't for you.
I don't think it's for me, but
for our listeners then. For our listeners, I want you to just try it. Keep
Do
it.
the dumbbell trick.
Because here's the thing. I was keeping mine in the garage and I realized I don't want to go in the garage. It's cold. It's not.
I do believe the environment you work out in is very important. If it's somewhere you don't want to go, I mean, you don't need extra reasons to not work out.
Exactly. I was like, why have I not been, because I have a Peloton, I have dumbbells, I have things, I have some equipment. I'm like, why have I not been doing it? I go, oh, because it's cold out. I don't want to be in the garage where it's cold. That's not inspiring to me. So I moved the one dumbbell into the living room, and I'm telling you, it's just
working.
It helps.
Great.
It helps.
You should do a workout with me and Jackie sometime, my trainer.
I'm down, but you're lifting light. You're about the lightweight, high on reps.
High reps.
I'm about the heavyweight, low reps.
That's interesting because doesn't that build bigger?
I'm trying to build.
You're building.
Yeah.
You're building.
And
what's your creatine intake?
I'm not going to be satisfied until I'm, at Gold's in Venice. That's what I'm looking.
Okay. So we're aiming for different body types.
You're looking for long and lean, and I just want to be jacked.
Right. Okay.
It's
well,
not,
I would say I have a completely different butt today than I did 2 months ago.
Yeah. But you can't really build muscle unless you are eating a shit ton. Like, I don't eat enough. I eat a lot, and I eat, you know me, I don't really think about what I eat. I just, if I want a cheese enchilada, I have the cheese enchilada. I want pizza. I'm really right now ordering Goop pizza at least twice a week. I'm addicted.
It's really good.
How good is that Goop pizza?
Very good.
By
the way, they make, well, it's not really your vibe, but they make like a healthy ranch dressing, and I get it with my pizza and I dip it, and it's fantastic.
Wait, I'm sorry. What? You eat ranch dressing with your pizza?
Yeah.
You dip your pizza
in like a healthy ranch, but yeah.
Wait. So you take a slice and then you just dip.
It's not that weird. Ranch dressing comes with pizza at certain places.
I don't know.
It feels like Pizza Hut does that.
I was just going to say it's really circa like 87 Pizza Hut.
It is, but this is like the Goop version, so it's healthy.
Also, remember when I came on and I made that big proclamation about what Bill Ackman said? He's a private equity guy. How he's like, I've never lost money in restaurants. It occurred to me as I was sleeping at 2 a.m. the other night. He probably didn't mean like mom and like Casa Cerritas. He probably wasn't referring to that. I think he was more referring to chains, to like the Chipotles.
Okay. That is a big distinction.
Yeah. I didn't.
Because restaurants, I think, are like the biggest like money
pit. Yeah.
Money pits ever.
But I realized I probably was giving bad financial advice when I gave that advice 2 episodes back.
Yeah, I agree. We should probably start every episode with like, this is not financial advice and medical advice.
I agree. I think though, people that are with us, they know, take everything we say with a grain of salt. Wouldn't you say?
Yeah, like believe nothing. So do you want to ask me about how the first days of shooting have gone, back in production on the show?
Tell us.
Are you curious? Are you even curious?
Tell us everything.
You wondering? Well, ask me some questions.
Well, it sounds like you want to talk about something specific. So tell us, what exactly shall I ask you? Well, I think everybody wants to know, are Joanne and Noah going to make it?
Oh, well, I mean, I can't reveal any spoilers.
Okay.
I kind of got myself into a pickle. No, not a pickle, but I went to do an interview a few months ago about season 2. No, sorry, about season 1. And they were like asking me questions about plans for season 2. And I had asked someone before, like, are there any rules about what I'm allowed to say or not say? And they're like, say whatever you want. No stress.
No. That doesn't, Erin. We had to do like a 2-hour media training thing where we had to literally be coached on every single thing, how we had to address everything basically that could come up. And you're trying to tell me someone at Netflix said, say whatever you want. I don't buy it.
Yeah, I don't know. It was weird. I think we just we did all the media training stuff, but spoilers didn't come up. We weren't.
By the way, that
just didn't come up.
Yeah.
It was good media training. I liked that guy a lot.
He was great. By the way, he was very impressed by me. Yeah.
How do you determine that?
He was just like, wow, you're an amazing speaker.
Well, that doesn't make any sense because everybody who's ever worked with you says this girl needs media training.
No, apparently.
Literally.
But apparently the media trainer of all trainers, media training to the stars, was like, wow, you don't even.
I think what he was saying is, I could make so much money off of you because you need so many sessions. Like, I think I have to move in with you. I think I need to be full time, like a 24/7 bodyguard. There's no chance.
Erin, I don't know what to tell you. I think I'm really good. I don't know. Like when I spoke at that conference in Miami, I mean, I told you I was looking around going, what am I doing at this conference? I mean, I am here with Fortune 500 CEOs.
I think you're better when I'm not there. I think you're better when I'm not there.
You bring out the worst in me.
Yes, exactly.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I was going to say too. Yeah. Is that you play off of me, you play dumb a little bit sometimes, or you let me take the lead.
Got it. That's interesting. I didn't know that's where you were going with that. Okay.
And I think when you're on your own, you just soar.
Yeah. Well, I think
soar.
To what you were just saying 10 minutes ago, roll the tape. I think we should play back some of our conferences where I think we were both there and we both sound fine.
Sure. No, we do. I just think that you're probably more like relaxed in those settings.
Maybe.
You know what I mean?
I black out. Like right before I'm walking out, I'm always like, what am I doing here? What am I doing here? Why would they invite me? And then I black out. And then I walk off and then people are like, wow, that was really great. And I'm like, okay, yeah, I guess I belong here. By the way, I'm going to South by Southwest on Friday. Did we already talk about that? You're not coming?
Yes.
I was excited to stay at the that's sort of where everybody told me I should stay. So I was like, great, I'm going to stay there. That's like perfect. It's like Austin, Texas. It's not like this is New York City. I found out I have a budget, Spotify's like giving me a budget. But Erin, if I told you how much this place is charging for one night, just on principle.
Hold on. You shouldn't say where you're staying before you
Well, don't worry. I'm not staying there because it is what they were charging. I don't give a shit. It's South by Southwest. It's crazy that they are allowed to mark up like this. It's actually so fucking wrong. And I know it's business. That's what they do. But like, we don't mark our prices up around Christmas because we know you got to buy Christmas presents.
That's a really good point.
We don't do that. We don't change our prices because, it's, Valentine's Day. So you're going to spend that money on your event. We don't do that. Why are hotels allowed to do this? It's fucked up. Well,
I agree.
Guess what? Won't be experiencing you. You know where I'll be experiencing? The Fairmont. That is where I will be.
Mm-hmm. Also a great hotel.
Great hotel. And they offered me a nice price. And
all right. So Sarah's racking up enemies on this podcast. We've got Chanel now and done. Dead.
Shit.
I know. It's like, I don't know. Do you want to find another one? I'm, again, not associated with you in any way and would be happy to stay at the...
I would also be happy to stay at the... But not under those circumstances. I'd like to stay at the... for what they charge.
Right. Yes, I also have a huge bone to pick with hotels, which is...
I know what you're going to say. I know what you're going to say. You check in at 4 and they kick you out at 8 a.m. It's bullshit.
Yes. No, it's bullshit. Yeah. Here's what the biggest bullshit is: paying for a night at a hotel, arriving, your room's not ready till 4. Okay. And then the next day they want you out by 11 and they're charging you for a full 24 hours.
Yeah.
You haven't even been there a full day.
I've been known.
Wrong.
I've been known to just lock myself in the room and they're calling. I just don't pick up.
Well, that's a little psycho.
I'm like, I did that the last time at my spot in New York. Well, first of all, that's why you gotta, when you find places, you stick with them. It's like when they know you. So I'm always like,
they're like, oh God, Sarah's not going to leave.
Yeah. They're like, I'm always like, can I get a late checkout? They're always very accommodating. It's always very nice.
I will say that I used to be like nervous about a checkout. Like, oh God, I have to leave. Checkout is 11. Now I'm not in any rush.
No,
I am not in any rush.
No, especially not with what these hotels charge. It's very upsetting. It really is. I'm taking this one by myself because I am the red light queen. I know I shouldn't refer to myself as a queen, but I'm going to because I really am the red light queen. I have been advocating for red light for a very long time. I've been noticing the differences for a very long time. It truly has changed my skin, but not only has it changed my skin, it's also just become part of my meditation routine. I put my bond charge red light mask on. It instantly puts me into this very relaxed state. I'm not kidding. I'm not a napper. I've never been a napper in my entire life, but there's something about this red light mask that I'll nap for like 10 minutes, 15 minutes. If I have an event or something, I'll put it on and I'll know that it's just truly incredible. It's a great gift. People are using it, by the way, for all sorts of things, for wrinkles and fine lines, for a sore jaw, for eczema, for migraines, for acne, for scar tissue, wound healing, relaxation, which is, for me, it's all about the relaxation and the and the building collagen. That's what it's all about for me. So you're going to go to bondcharge.com and you are going to use the code Foster to save 15% off. Guys, that's a really great deal. That is BONCHARGE.com and use the code Foster to save 15%. Bondcharge.com, code Foster.
Okay, well, it's very easy for me to talk about Molly Suds because I use it. I use it for me. I use it for Noah. I use it for Simon. I am all about looking things up on the EWG website, which is sort of like the highest standard for clean products. And Molly Suds is heavily featured on there. And it's, I always think it's very important to protect our bodies from harmful toxins because it is important. It's not about what goes, in your body. It's also what you wash your clothes with, what you wash your dishes with, all of it. That's all of it is getting absorbed into our body, into our skin. Laundry detergents typically contain really dangerous chemicals. It stays in our clothes. It can cause damage to us, to our skin internally. And Molly Suds also it's very cost effective, okay, on a price per load. It's much better than most leading brands and it's good for us. I love their original laundry detergent powder. Also, they have their newly launched liquid laundry detergent. Some people like a liquid more than a powder. I honestly don't have a preference. They've done their research. It's founded by a pediatric nurse and a mom. They set out to create, laundry detergent and cleaning products that are safe for the entire family. And that is very, very important to me. So it's free from 1,4-dioxane formaldehyde synthetic dyes. There's no artificial fragrances, no optical brighteners, harmful chemicals. They can cause cancer. They can disrupt your hormones, cause allergic reactions. Molly Suds does it all. They are highly efficient cleaning products and they are also super clean for you. And I just love them. They're fantastic. So reduce the harmful chemicals in your home. Make the switch with Molly Suds today. Molly Suds just launched. They are in Target. So pick them up on your next shopping trip. Or you can order now through our special link to get 20% off all Molly Suds products. Okay. To get this great deal, go now to mollysuds.com/Foster or use the code Foster at checkout. Again, it's 20% off. Go to mollysuds.com/Foster with 2 S's in the middle and use the code Foster at checkout. Okay, we're talking about Caraway pots and pans, and this is their microplastics campaign. I am very passionate about microplastics. You should be too. The amount of plastic in brain samples that have been taken has increased 50% since 2016. Do you see how fast of a rise that is since 2016? A single scratch on Teflon cookware can release over 9,000 microplastic particles. Okay, that is a lot. 12 million tons of plastic enter our oceans every year. That's a garbage truck worth of plastic every minute. So plastic is everywhere. It is not good for us. And people just don't realize that it's on a lot of our cookware. When you are cooking with it, that means the plastic is going into your food, into the food that your kids are eating, that you are eating. And if you're cooking on a regular basis, that is a lot of plastic, okay? There is so much evidence that shows us the harm that plastics are doing when we absorb them on our skin, inside our bodies, in our food. It is so bad for us. And also, there's so much we don't know yet about microplastics. So it is best to keep away. Caraway kitchenware, they are crafted with sustainable, non-toxic materials like FSC certified birchwood, premium stainless steel, naturally slick ceramic, and more to create a safer, healthier home. Caraway products, they're so pretty. They're beautiful. They have a beautiful stacking system that they can create so that you can leave your pots out if you need to. It's really, really time. I'm so passionate about this for you to make your non-toxic swap. Okay. It is important to get your cookware to be clean, clean, clean for you so that you're not cooking microplastics into your food. We did the math and there's no better time to make the healthy swap to Caraway. Our favorite cookware set will save you $150 versus buying the items individually. Plus, if you visit carawayhome.com/Foster, you can take an additional 10% off your next purchase. This deal is exclusive for our listeners, so visit carawayhome.com/Foster or use the code Foster at checkout. Caraway, non-toxic cookware made modern. Okay, so Allison saying I didn't finish my story. The pickle I got myself into is that I said in this interview, like, oh no, we're not going to have Sasha and Morgan. That romance is over because we want to like have them in scenes together and be friends, and they can't have like having an affair.
Well, it's
Got
also
picked
just
up.
super
Got picked
unlikable.
up. I'm not even talking about the content of what I said. I'm just saying the fact that I said it, and then it got picked up, and then like the head of 20th is like, oh, I just saw an article where you said that these two people are not going to be together at all this year. And I was like, oh, I'm sorry.
Well,
but
all the cast has already said that, right?
no, I think they only said it because I said it. Anyway, good for people to know that once that happened, we had plenty of time left in the writer's room. And so, you never know. I wouldn't believe everything you read.
In exciting other news, I got a new phone case.
That is not exciting.
Yep. It's so exciting. I had a phone case that was like it was like ripped. I mean, it was.
Call me when you change the background of your phone.
The picture of Josie and V?
Yes.
You guys, I have the same.
No, it's really weird.
It's had
such an old photo. It's not even like a great photo of them.
But
they're in Halloween costumes, like not even cute ones.
But by the way, it's pure laziness. It's pure laziness.
I know, but that's like an extreme.
I know, Erin. But why is it so exhilarating getting a new phone case? It's more exciting getting a new phone case than is getting a new phone. By the way, do not get the new phone. It's just we're complaining a lot today, but I've been looking at my expenses and it's just a bunch of things that don't matter.
Sarah, I keep trying to talk about things that people care about, like the show, and you keep trying to talk about your phone case.
I know, I'm sorry.
So I don't know if you want to do like a side podcast episode about your phone case. But
anyways, you want to know what color it is? It's navy.
Oh, thank God we were all taking a poll.
Oh, God. I was having a great day. Until someone called me ma'am, and then it ruined my whole day. My day was ruined after that. I couldn't move on.
Sarah, do you know about do you know
usually people call me miss.
Do you know about Jamie's Taylor asking Montana if she's my mom?
Wait, if you're her mom?
No, if she's my mom.
Sorry. Hold on a second. Jamie's Taylor asked our 30-year-old assistant if she is your mother.
Correct.
I think she meant if you're her mother.
No, she didn't. Now, the only thing, Montana, you're listening, right?
The only caveat is that your Taylor's was like wasted and on pills and drunk at the same time. I'm confused. Explain, Erin, while we're waiting for Montana. Do you use heel cream?
No, you have crazy dry heels.
I don't understand.
It's the weirdest thing. Okay, we'll sidebar about that. Okay, Montana. Yes, Montana was with me at my fitting for the.
Why don't we let Montana speak? She's on. Montana, is this true?
Okay.
Well, you're kind of vain. You're a little vain. You're always getting new skincare. You're always getting new skincare and foundations, and your skin always looks perfect. So you're a little vain.
Wait, but there's a reason why I believe it happened. The reason is that I yelled out to her and said, Mont. I said, Mont, and I think she thought I said mom.
Well, so what did she say? Well, because she was in shock. I'm sure she was in shock. Oh my God, Montana, I'm so sorry that happened to you. That's awful. Well, the guy at Adidas, when I was walking out, was like, did you find everything you needed, ma'am? And I wanted to go over to him and like punch him out. I was like really pissed. Granted, he wasn't the one helping me. I hadn't seen him until I was, getting close to walking out. But yeah.
He hadn't gotten a good look at you, is what you're saying.
I'm hoping. I'm really hoping. I prefer miss, ma'am, like that. It's been a minute since I've heard ma'am. Ma'am is Ma'am is aggressive. Ma'am is if Valentina was walking in, would they say ma'am? No, they would not.
No.
Let's play this game. Would they to Montana? No, I don't think so. Well, apparently they would to Montana.
Apparently they would.
Apparently they would.
They would say, do you need help walking out?
Oh, God.
What's been really funny lately is how pissed Simon gets when we use him in the promos.
Do we think you talked to Josh about it?
Is there your therapist?
Yeah. Wait, does he still see him or no?
He does. Yeah.
Do we think it's that deep, or we think it's like, is it a bit or not a bit? I can't tell.
I don't think it's a bit. I think it's real.
But if it was real, I think he would say to you, pillow talk.
Yeah. He'd be like, you gotta stop.
I want those clips off. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think this is to the point where he's talking about this with a therapist. Do you know what I'm saying?
I agree. Yeah.
But now the audience is, on Team Simon, because I posted another clip of Simon And a lot of responses like, oh, you're really going for it with the promo. Clearly, you're not respecting his wishes of taking the promo. I mean, it's like they're laughing, but so now the audience is with him.
Oh, God. They turn on us so quickly.
By the way, people were very impressed by my NFL knowledge to the point where Carissa.
I thought you got every answer wrong.
No, Erin, I got every answer right except for I misunderstood him. I'm well aware that Saquon Barkley was not in his first year last year. I'm well aware that he was on the Giants. The Giants did not respect his value, got traded to the Eagles, won a Super Bowl. I'm not an idiot. I'm well aware of it. So it was just a misunderstanding. I got them all right except for that one.
I got to watch the tape. You were saying Carissa?
Yeah, Carissa Thompson, the face of the NFL. Beautiful girl.
Yeah. She and Erin Andrews have a podcast together. And
Yeah.
I think we should have them on. And I think we should be on theirs, but they haven't invited us to be. But
I don't think they have guests. Or maybe they do. They are so fun. Carissa, I mean, I don't actually know who I know better. I've known Erin longer. I maybe talked to Carissa more, but they're great.
Yeah, I like them a lot. And I would be down to have them on if they would come on. People should tell us what they would want us to talk to them about. Like,
Erin, I don't know if they'd even want to come on maybe they don't even know we have a podcast.
Oh, I'm like planning the episode. But they haven't even said yes yet.
No. We haven't asked them. Also, you know who else we should have on? The girls. I haven't listened to the podcast, but I saw them hosting the Oscar parties, the Giggly Squad girls. They're so cute.
I do not know these people, but I have heard you and Montana say that we should do something with them.
They're super cute. You got to look them up. They are really,
if you and
really
Montana
cute.
agree on something, it feels like a strong
yeah, you're not with it. You know, you're not a with it person. So I don't expect
that's not
you
at all what I meant.
Oh.
That's not at all what I meant. I meant you know, and Montana apply to different demographics. Montana is very plugged in. Okay. She is very on the web. Okay.
Yeah.
She's with it. She knows when things are happening while they're happening. You are very tapped into like the MAGA group, you know, the Florida group, you know, online conspiracy theorists. Like you have your own crew, you know? And so if you guys both merge about something, it's a strong
is it a conspiracy theory or is it just the truth? It's hard to hear. You choose.
Wow, where'd that line come from? I felt very fresh.
I just made it up.
You did?
Just made it up in the moment.
You know, I went to a birthday for, I think it was like a Kivas birthday 5 years ago or something. And they mixed and matched people at different tables.
Were you sitting next to like Edward Snowden or something?
No, I was with Joe Gebbia, the founder of Airbnb. He was at my table.
I think he is now in.
Sophia was at my table.
Joe Gebbia is now a proud member of, I believe we call it Doge.
Is that like that's a coin, right?
Are you serious?
No, I'm saying I know
yes,
what it is.
There is a Doge. There is a Doge meme coin, but Doge is essentially the like think tank that our president has put together to go and sort of like uncover and declutter the bureaucracy and government. Now, here's what I'd like to say about that.
Oh, wait, I thought the Doge was like you invest in Doge. I thought it was like Bitcoin.
Erin, there are multiple Doges. Doge is a meme coin that.
Meme coin?
Yes. Montana just said Sarah showing off her MAGA knowledge. It's called, guys, it's called knowledge. What is MAGA? I mean, I'm sorry, even your progressive liberal asses should know what Doge is. Do you guys read?
I really did think Doge was a Bitcoin, like a, what's it called? Like a
I've told you 1,000 times.
Digital currency.
Yes, Doge is a meme coin that is completely worthless. And I think Mark Cuban was like driving up, or no, who was driving it up? Somebody was driving it up. Who is driving up Doge?
What does Doge stand for? How can it be that and be like a group of people that are helping Trump?
Here's what I'd like to say without getting too political. I am down for the bureaucracy and the mismanagement of our tax dollars being uncovered. I am down for that. I don't know what's happening with this.
Where's it going?
I don't know what's happening with this particular group. I did see something crazy. I probably shouldn't even say it because I say things and then people take what I'm saying as truth. And so I'm going to just say that I read this. I can't remember because I read it all. I read far left shit. I read far right shit. I read stuff in the middle. I like to just sort of read it all, as I believe you're the same, Erin. So I don't know if this is like propaganda or if this is real, but I read that Doge uncovered.
I was literally thinking the same thing, Montana. What? No. Montana just wrote what I was thinking, which is would love to know the far left stuff Sarah is reading. What's far left that you read? Because I just don't know where you would find it.
I mean, MSNBC, I'll turn that on occasionally. I'll turn that.
Is MSNBC ultra left?
Very left. By the way.
Is it actually?
By the way, the BBC is very left. I mean, are you kidding me?
I believe you on that. I believe you on that.
Thank you.
I believe you on that.
So again, I'm going to say, I do not know if this is true, but in one of the publications I read, Doge uncovered that Obama, and let me be clear, I love Obama. Love him.
Love that guy.
Love him.
Love that guy.
Love him.
Sexy. I'm just going to say it. He's sexy.
He's very sexy. By the way, very, I don't want to say flirty. I do not want Michelle Obama, but he's very charismatic. So if you're a woman, I feel like it's very like Bill Clinton vibes, except less different, but just very charismatic that Barack Obama is. Okay. So,
Sarah, have you met Obama?
I did meet Obama. At a very intimate gathering.
Okay. So he's not flirty, but very charming. And you have met him in an intimate setting.
That sounded bad. When I say intimate, like 80 people. Because I think 80 people with the president is intimate. That's
right. That's true.
That's intimate true. When it's the president.
But tell me where this is, because I don't remember this.
This was at someone's house.
Someone's house.
Okay, I'll say the name, but you got to bleep it.
Okay, whose house?
They hosted him at their house.
Oh, I remember hearing about this.
Yep.
Wait. Oh, interesting. Okay. Fascinating.
Okay.
And so what happened? You guys go have a little moment together?
No. Hello. It's nice to meet you. You shake hands and you move on. But it's just you observe him. He's a very charismatic.
But he just like looked into your soul.
That
voice. It's like
he looks into everybody's soul. That is what I'm saying. When you're a charismatic person, he is just like, that's what he does.
You make everyone feel like you're having a deep connection.
Yes. Let me get to what I was saying.
Did you walk away from that night, be honest, thinking Obama has a crush on me?
I mean, yeah.
Yeah, I knew that.
No.
I could tell that from the way you were talking about it.
Oh, can you imagine, by the way, there aren't many flexes, but that would be a flex, huh?
You rebounding with Obama would be dope. It's
Can
amazing.
You imagine? Don't tell anybody I'm dating Obama.
Too good. Montana has just arrived. Do you have something to say, Montana?
What, Montana, with your...
Oh, sorry. I thought I was here the whole time.
Yeah.
I'm not.
Oh, Montana's like, you got to talk about Bernie. Bernie's also hot. Montana, you got feelings. What do you think of Bernie? Pretty charismatic.
Sorry, I'm just laughing.
Love the way.
Montana's like, the ultimate crush is Bernie.
Montana, true or false? Would you go out if Bernie Sanders asked you out? Of course you would.
I mean, he seems rich. No, I'm just joking. He's rich and old. I'm joking. I love Bernie. Okay, bye. I'm leaving again.
We know you do. We know you do.
Oh my God.
Montana, our little
I'm
socialist.
loving you and Obama.
By the way, Montana's new thing, because she's all powerful now because she got this big promotion. She's like not self-silencing. I'd like her to go back to self-silencing. I mean, she is really.
Sarah's brought up Montana not self-silencing a lot. She's looking to squeeze that stuff back into the silence box.
Okay, back to what I was saying.
I don't even know what you were saying.
I was talking about Doge, the Doge think tank, or whatever the fuck you want to call them. And I'm not even quite.
Ah, yes. We're back. Okay. This is how we got here.
I
was telling a story and you took it from me. Come on.
But it wasn't going anywhere. So I'm keeping it interesting. They uncovered.
You don't even know where it was going. You don't even know.
Okay, Erin, why don't you finish?
Okay, it's very quick and it's not that interesting, but it will give you a little bit of a party trick, okay? Because it's always fun when you're having people over at your house or having a dinner or something like that, coming up with some kind of group thing to keep the conversation like one big conversation. And basically at this dinner party, where I believe Joe Gebby was at my table, the host said, everyone at your table honestly, maybe Sophia came up with it just for our table. Anyway, she said, everyone say out loud what what conspiracy theory you actually think is true. And it was a fantastic dinner party conversation.
Can you give us some?
I won't say what mine was, but there was like a 9/11 was an inside job. There was
well, that's actually, God, I have been hearing that a lot lately.
Mm-hmm.
In my message
anyway,
boards, on the message boards that I
on those ultra liberal news sites you're
Yeah.
on. But it was a very good conversation starter because you have to basically admit the thing that other people might think is like ridiculous, that you believe it.
You want to give us an example of some other ones that came up, or no? Are you not comfortable doing
this
that?
was like 6 years ago. I don't really remember all of them.
Got it.
But I'm pretty sure it was Sophia's idea.
Okay, so that's a great idea. I love that. Okay, so this DOGE, it stands for the Department of Government Efficiency. Now, they've come under fire. Like, let me be clear. I don't know enough about this department.
Yeah, it looks here, it says it continues to come under fire for inaccuracies.
Okay, so I don't know enough about it. But one thing, so this might be inaccurate, but I did see something that said that Obama, we love him, but that he has a license on Obamacare and that he collects millions of dollars that he has collected from the impetus of Obamacare till now. I don't know if this is true. $32 million on a licensing fee. Now, this does not sound real.
What does that even mean? A licensing fee on a medical plan?
Yep. I'd like to put this out there. I do not know if this is true. I know I keep saying that, but I have to be really clear. But that's how we got to Obama. I read that. Why is the camera like coming in on me like this?
Oh my God, I'm trying to call you out.
Oh, wait, Montana has taken over the robotic camera. She's like, you want to talk about this? I'm going to zoom. No, everything's freaking out, you guys. This is crazy.
Oh my God, that's really, really funny.
Montana, get your ass up here.
Oh my God, Montana's literally talking into the camera. Zoom in further.
She fucking did it up. Look at her face. What'd you do? What did you do? She's claiming she did nothing. I don't believe you for 1 second.
Oh God.
You guys, AG1, they've just cracked the code on the perfect company, I guess. I mean, I don't find another company that has been able to create an effective and enjoyable product with one SKU. They have one SKU. It is one powder that globally people have just been obsessed with, obviously. I think the thing is, people want to be healthy. People want to better themselves. We are leaning into wellness, but just like you don't know where to begin. You don't know where to start. You don't know all the things to take. AG1 simplifies it all because they put it in one powder. So in one scoop of this stuff, you are going to have vitamins, minerals, your superfoods, your probiotics, your adaptogens, everything in one scoop. I recommend doing this first thing in the morning because if you're like me, you're going to go dehydrate the hell out of yourself with coffee. So if you start your morning, I actually start my morning with water and then sea salt, like a certain type of sea salt. And then I go to my AG1 scoop, and it's just a great, great, great way to start your day. We're always encouraging you guys to live that better, cleaner lifestyle, healthier lifestyle. And AG1 is a really fantastic place to start. All right, you guys, AG1, the stuff is science-backed with science-backed ingredients and real benefits that everyone can feel. If you don't want to take it from me, just read all the reviews. AG1 is making it easy to support overall wellness every day. And that's why, honestly, we've been partnering with them for so long. Right now, AG1 is offering new subscribers a free $76 gift when you sign up. You're going to get a welcome kit, a bottle of D3K2, guys, very important, and 5 free travel packs in your first box. So make sure to check out drinkag1.com/Foster to get this offer. That is drinkag1.com/Foster to start your new year on a healthier note. All right, we love Hungryroot. Now that I'm a mom, I really understand how stressful it is every day figuring out what to feed my child. So Hungryroot is basically like having your own personal shopper and a nutritionist all wrapped in one. They take care of weekly grocery shopping and they recommend healthy groceries and meals tailored exactly to your tastes, to your nutritional preferences, to your health goals. They make it really easy to eat high quality, nutritious food, achieve any diet or health goals from anti-inflammatory to gut friendly or gluten-free or dairy-free or high protein. They do the shopping, they do the planning, and cooking good food can be really simple and really stress-free, but you just need somebody to like basically tell you what you're going to get. So you just tell them your goals, you tell them your preferences, and then they fill your cart with personalized recommendations that get smarter as they learn more about you. You know, they learn what you liked, what you didn't like, you let them know, and then they start catering it more and more to you, and they do all the thinking for you. All of Hungryroot's recipes can be made in 15 minutes or less.
That's pretty impressive. I don't know if I'd be able to make it in that time because I'm a very slow cook. With over 15,000 recipes shipped each week, there's something in for everybody, for all nutritional preferences. They also have really healthy groceries like smoothies or kid snacks, sweets, or ready to eat meals and salad kits. And they also have supplements. Also, very important, there is no high fructose corn syrup or artificial sweeteners or preservatives in any of Hungryroot's food. Okay. They only use top quality meat and seafoods free of hormones and antibiotics. So they're really doing it right over there. And it makes life a lot easier. You're going to love Hungryroot as much as I do. Take advantage of this exclusive offer. For a limited time, get 40% off your first box, plus get a free item in every box for life. Go to hungryroot.com/foster and use the code Foster. That is hungryroot.com/foster. Code is Foster to get 40% off your first box and free item of your choice for life. hungryroot.com/foster. Code is Foster.
I'm going to take Foria because Erin's not here. And honestly, I can talk about it more openly when Erin's not here. I cannot talk about great sex in front of my little sister. Call me prude, call me all the things you want to call. I don't care. But it's just kind of awkward. You guys, Foria is incredible. Okay. I don't know what else to say. I just want to be like, stop listening to me. Put your phone down. Actually, keep your phone up and just add to cart. You know what I'm saying? Add to cart. Google the reviews. This is like a cult favorite, this product. If you are someone who wants to be putting anything in those areas down there, you better make sure that all the ingredients are clean. There is a lot of crap out there with a lot of really bad products that should be nowhere near those areas. Listen, everyone's just saying Foria is giving everyone a better sex life. So I don't know what else you want. Who doesn't want a better sex life? I would say everybody does. There's a lot of data around this, by the way. 92% of people that used the Awaken oil reached orgasm. And it's just us here. So we can be honest. A lot of people have never had an orgasm. A lot of people don't have orgasms every time they have sex. That's not right, ladies. That's not fair. That's not right. That's not how it should be. So I won't tell anybody. Just add that stuff to cart. You don't even have to tell your husband, your boyfriend, your girlfriend, your wife about it. Just keep it to yourself. And then you let me know how your next day is going. Okay. You have my permission to try this. I fully endorse you to go ahead and treat yourself or your partner to this. You're going to get 20% off your first order by visiting foriawellness.com/foster or use the code Foster at checkout. That is FORIA wellness.com/foster for 20% off your first order. I recommend trying the Awaken or their Pleasure Set with all of the 3 of their best sellers. You're obviously going to thank me later. Okay.
Okay. Well, Allison sent an article that says claims of royalties paid to former President Obama stem from satire.
Okay. Yeah. That's what I assumed it wasn't real. I assumed it wasn't real.
Okay. Well, that's good. You knew it wasn't true.
I assumed
my guy would never do that.
My instinct was to not believe it.
Yeah. My guy's not doing
that.
By the way,
this is how crazy shit gets started, is because we don't know what is real and is not real.
Sarah, your mic is cutting out, to be clear.
It might be for the best.
I fully agree.
I've said a lot of things on this episode. I've said a lot.
You really have. You really have. Although just to wrap up an Obamacare conversation, I have never understood why Republicans were so mad about Obamacare and attacking it when all it was like making sure that everybody gets health care.
Yeah, our mom was on Obamacare.
Like, why was it so bad? Like, what was it? Why did it make people so mad that we just wanted health care for everybody? I don't really get that.
Yeah, I don't get that either. I will
say something. It was kind of expensive. I mean, it is. We were paying for it for mom. It's expensive. It's not cheap. Is this supposed to be free? I'm confused. Isn't that like the whole concept? Like everyone gets health care?
I cannot speak on this because I am not well informed.
Right.
But I guess while we're venting, should we just keep venting?
Yeah, like if you have more to vent about, would love that.
I was gonna go on a whole thing about, do you know how our public schools are paid for?
Oh no, I don't think we should go down that road, Sarah. No.
That's
not what people come here for.
I understand, but I just want to know, do you know how they are funded?
The government?
They are funded by our property tax dollars. That is how they are funded. So it's interesting to me, just thinking about California. I'm not going to get too deep. Like I'll start my own podcast where I say all my thoughts and theories about things. But It is crazy. You know, we were having dinner with all of those Nordstrom girls in Seattle. And I said to the woman sitting next to me, I was like, do your kids go to private school? And they were like, she was like, what? Private school? She's like, we live in Seattle. No, my kids don't go to private school. They go to a public school in Seattle. The campus looks like a college campus. They give them free laptops that they're allowed to use all year. And I'm just sitting there going, what the fuck? We pay the highest property taxes. The area that we sort of live in, the
Sarah,
highest.
I'm kind of glazing over.
Okay, well, this is important.
I know, but I'm not really looking to have an important convo.
Wouldn't you love to send Noah to a great public school? I'm just curious.
Yes, I'm going to send her to Jewish school.
Is that public?
No, it's private.
Yeah, that's what I thought. All right, we can pivot. Guys, if you want to know more of my thoughts on this, message me and we can talk.
People wrote in dilemmas and...
Oh, I thought we were going to read mean tweets.
No, but this is a question that I have that this first dilemma is brought up for me.
Wait. We're going right into dilemmas? Are you prepared for that?
What do we need to do to prepare?
Well, I don't know. I need to meditate for a second. We got to change gears. We're about to be giving people, advice.
I'll ease you in. I'm going to ease you in.
Ease me in.
I have a question for you, for the people.
Great.
Everyone on this chat.
Okay, great.
When you put your silverware in the dishwasher, do you face them down or face them up?
Okay.
Are you putting the fork piece down or the fork piece up?
Sorry. And my public school conversation was making you glaze over. So you wanted to pivot to utensils in the dishwasher. You think that's
correct? I think this is much more palatable for somebody on a drive.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
So what's your answer?
I do face up.
Face up.
Where you put your mouth is up high. Because I want to make sure that is for sure
getting cleaned.
So you put in.
The other theory is that when you face the head down, then the water is shooting up from the bottom. And so then it's really going to get it.
Oh, wait. That actually but it's in a basket. So is the basket blocking the water?
The basket has lots of holes. But maybe. I don't know. I can't decide. So I go back and forth. It's like some are up and some are down.
This brings me to another question. How do you feel about sharing your washing machine? Because I'll tell you something. Do you not think about this? I had someone stay with me a couple years ago. Very sweaty person. Very sweaty. She was just sweaty. I didn't know her that well. I'm not going to go into details. I kind of got weirded out and we are no longer friends. So she is not listening to this. It's fine. I kind of got weirded out when she wanted to use, she would work out, when she wanted to put her clothes in my washing machine. And I remember mom being over. Mom's like, God, Sarah, you are so difficult. You are so, I mean, she used some really not nice words. Mm-hmm. But do you think about this? Do you ever think about, not that the washing machine is something that you share really, but are you chill about your washing machine?
I don't know if I've had a lot of people asking to use mine, but I don't think it would bother me because the washing machine itself is like metal. It's not like it's like holding people's like germs. And then you're putting dirty stuff in there. It's immediately getting rinsed and washed away. Mm-hmm. And then I don't know. There could be some people I wouldn't want to share it with, but in general, I don't think it would bother me.
I'm now becoming that person at hotels where I'm like, oh my God, what was going on these sheets? Did they use bleach? What's happening? I'm now becoming I would not put it past me in 10 years to be someone who brings my own sheets places. I wouldn't put it past me.
Wait, we have a consensus from the internet. I'm assuming this is the AI answer. When loading silverware in a dishwasher, it's generally recommended to place forks and spoons with the handles down so that the eating part faces up. That's what you said you do, right?
Yeah.
And knives with the blade down and handle up for safety reasons, not cleaning reasons. This ensures the dirty part of the utensil is exposed to the water spray for better cleaning while protecting your hands. Well, okay,
Erin,
so
we all know this.
The way you did it was right.
Yeah, obviously.
Wow. You go, girl.
I know. What else you got for me? What else you got for me? Call me. I'll tell you how to live. I'll tell you what to do.
Okay, so this is one of the dilemmas. My husband likes to pre-wash dishes before putting them into the dishwasher. I like to put them directly in the dishwasher after a quick scrape so the appliance can do its job. If it doesn't clean something, we can clean it afterwards anyway.
Team husband
is right. Team husband, I agree.
Team husband. Guys, never load the dishwasher just right from eating and into you got to rinse.
You want to know who puts dishes in the dishwasher with pieces of food still on them? Like no cleaning whatsoever?
Simon.
No, Simon's never used a dishwasher before.
Oh.
Tom Woodger.
No, I'm sorry. What?
It is the most non-Tom Woodger quality ever. Our sister Jordan's husband, Tom, puts it in with food on it. With food on the dishes. It's like how he learned growing up.
No. That's not okay.
Crazy. That's not
okay.
Now that food's like floating around in the water in there.
What? This is shocking to me. This is shocking to me. I do a full wash with soap and with a brush.
That's too far. That's weird.
I brush and soap before putting into the dishwasher.
That's so weird.
Well,
why do you do that?
That's your opinion. It works for me.
Well, you're double washing.
Well, I also use like very eco-friendly, dishwashing soap.
Yeah,
so sometimes
same.
I feel like, it doesn't maybe do it the same kind of job as like, Windex or one of those, the ones that we used to use. Not Windex, like,
Windex is for Windows, but yeah.
Yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? Like I use a very eco, whatever. So I don't know. That's my thing, girl. It's my thing.
Okay. All right, Sarah, pull up a dilemma.
I gotta be honest. I'm in no mental state to be giving advice today. I've had a day. I don't feel stable. I do not feel like my advice. And I think this is an important lesson. I think sometimes like I do, contrary to what you think, I think I have great self-awareness. And I think I would put my own problems on this person today. You know what I'm saying? I'm a little angry. I'm a little bit irritated. I have a very short fuse today. Everything's annoying me. Mm-hmm. I am concerned that my advice, I will be putting my own issues onto this person. So you can try me and I can try my best.
Very self-aware of you. But I didn't know you were feeling this way. You're waiting till 45 minutes in to let me know that you're in such a bad place.
Well, listen, I'm a professional. I'm a professional, but I think that this is a safe space to let the audience know today has not been a great day. And I can't even pinpoint what it is.
That's the worst kind.
Think that's the worst kind. It would be so much easier if I was like,
I love when I know what it is.
I love when I know what it is. I can handle information. I can handle the truth. I can handle hard conversations. I can handle hard truths. I can handle all of that. But when I don't know, it's like, it's purgatory.
Yeah.
It's fucking.
And then it's like, oh, it's just me.
That's not.
Oh, that's not what you're thinking.
That was not what I'm thinking. But now that you mention it, all right, give us another dilemma and I'll see if I can be of any assistance.
So I'm reading them. Okay. Some of them are really long, so I don't want to read a long one.
I know, but can we just say we really do respect and appreciate when you guys take the time to write us. And I just want you to know, don't stop submitting questions because we log all the questions. So even if you wrote one from like a month ago that we didn't answer, obviously, because we're so freaking irresponsible when it comes to that, like we might get to it. So just don't ever stop.
We asked for more info. That's why they're longer. Okay, that's fair.
Also, guys, write reviews. I know it sounds lame.
One of these are not. Like, what are you doing here?
I already told you I wasn't excited to read them, but okay, go on.
Then you asked me to. Okay, so this girl is saying that one of her friends has asked her to be in her wedding, and the dress that she has to wear is really ugly and really unflattering, and it feels mean. And she's not being given an option, and she has to buy the dress herself.
Well, you know how I feel about this.
But across the board, all the girls have to wear the same dress, and it's like this. It's like a shimmery champagne color, and it's like tight, and it's not flattering at all. And this person is like, do I say something? I mean, if I kind of think that if I was the bride, obviously it's very stressful being a bride, so you don't want people coming to you about things, but you also want the people in your wedding to be happy. I would say the best thing to do is you and the other girls find an alternative dress that you are happy with. Have the suggestion ready in like the color tones that she wants.
Oh, okay? Erin, I don't like where you're going with this.
And say to the bride, we really, really don't feel good in these dresses. Would it be okay with you if we wore this dress instead?
Okay, I'm going to tell you what's going to happen. She's going to feel ambushed. She's going to feel like everybody was talking behind her back about how she has bad style, whatever it is. She is going to, that is going to make it so much worse. Obviously, she likes the fucking dress. She picked it. She's not trying to
No,
sabotage.
but she picked it for her bridesmaids.
But she's not trying to sabotage her whole bridal party. Obviously, she likes the dresses. So I think you're giving terrible advice. See, I can't ever just take a back seat. I was going to let you answer this, and now I can't do it.
Oh yeah, what's your solution?
Well,
don't have one.
Okay, hold on. No, I'm thinking. Okay, does
Here,
everybody's hold on?
There, take a look because there's a link that was been sent to us.
Oh, okay. I mean, it's a very generic. I don't think it's that bad. This feels like the bride has good intentions wanting her bridesmaids to wear this. I mean, I'm not trying to wear this dress but like, it's not that bad. I don't know. But I also think, you have bridesmaids and like some people look good in a high neck. Some people look good in a low neck. Some people look good have boobs. Some people don't have boobs. It's very hard to please everybody.
But that's why you should give girls the option to wear a dress that they feel good in, that's in your color palette.
Okay, so
that's the nicest thing to do.
I mean, woulda, coulda, shoulda. It sounds like this is already happening, and it's like you got to suck it up. But I would say to anyone listening who are future brides, my advice to you guys would be find maybe like 3 dresses that you would be happy with in your wedding photos for the rest of your life and submit them to your bridesmaids and take a poll. Be like, guys, how do you feel? Is this something you guys would feel good in? Like maybe make it more of a conversation.
Mm-hmm. Or can I also just say, you've ruffled a lot of feathers in this episode, so it's my turn. Mm-hmm. Having bridesmaids in matching dresses is cheesy as hell.
Okay, that is not going to be a popular opinion, Erin, because a lot of people like to have. Not everybody
cheesy. It's 2025. Like we've lived and we've learned. Okay, we are adult women. Let the girls wear whatever they feel good in, and let them mismatch. The best thing I ever did was tell all the women that were in my, I didn't have a bridal party, but like going to be with me for photos before. Wear a dress you feel amazing in, and the pictures will be great. Like that's all you want.
You're very like edgy and like emo or something. I don't know. Like you're not. Most people are more traditional when it comes to these things.
I thought that I was a Stepford wife.
No. You've rebranded a little bit as this like trad situation, which I totally, you've changed a little since your wedding, but you're a little more, you're a little. Okay. I think just more people are maybe more traditional.
Okay. Got it. Well, I still think that any girls listening, if you don't want the women that are in your life to talk behind your back, don't make them wear a dress that they haven't signed off on, and don't have matching bridesmaids because it's cheesy. Sorry. Just is.
Oof.
Okay. We are doing one more.
You know what I want to say? I want to say everything I said has been forgotten after that comment from you.
I know.
You know the bride world, Erin. The brides tried to already cancel you once.
Oh yeah.
The brides tried to take you down and they almost survived and won. And here you are right now.
Just stirring the pot again.
This is the thing. No one's going to even remember any of the shit that I said.
What I'll say. Those brides that were mad at me, okay, in 2020, they already got married. They've moved on. Okay. The brides that I'm talking to now are the next brides. They don't know that I was supposed to get canceled.
I just reminded them.
Okay, Sarah, I can hear my baby crying in the other room.
Okay, great. Answer one more question. I got
to go.
Look at the question Allison just texted.
I don't want my family in the delivery room when I give birth to my first child, but my mom and sister are trying to guilt me into letting me come in as soon as the baby arrives. I am the youngest, and I am always guilted into doing whatever my family wants, but this one I really want to take a stance on. Help me communicate this. Family is so hard.
Erin.
Agree.
I'll take this one.
Oh, okay. Make sure you don't transfer the anger you're feeling today onto this question.
I was about to go off. I am someone who did not allow anyone in the room with me. Okay?
So annoying.
And I don't regret it for 1 second. It was very simple. It's a no. You are not fucking invited. And if you have a problem with that, I'll see you in a couple years. I don't know what to tell you. I mean, if you are a family member and you are insisting. Hello, Erin had her sister-in-law with her. I didn't make that about me. That was one of those very rare moments. I didn't make it about me. I was like, okay, you should have who you want to have with you in that moment. If you are a mother, a sister, a friend, an aunt, and you are making it about you, shame on you. Let the person giving birth, if they want to have their fucking drug dealer in there, well, that wouldn't actually be great. I don't recommend that.
Let them do that.
Yeah, I
don't
wouldn't
think you're supposed to do that.
recommend that. But that is not a place for you to have an opinion.
Yeah.
You-
Also, I would say that you could do what I did when Sarah gave birth to Valentina.
No,
which
don't do
is-
that. Don't do that. I know what you're going to say. You waited out the room uninvited.
snuck
Very,
in.
very, very wrong, Erin.
I did sneak in a little bit because, they have the curtain in front of the door. So you
I
can't
didn't have a
they
curtain. I
can't-
had a private room. Room.
No, but you have a curtain in front of the doorway for like
Hmm.
privacy or something.
Hmm.
So I was able to kind of peek inside the door and kind of hear the birth.
I thought that's crazy that they had the door open. Why was the door open? That's
Well,
crazy.
I opened the door.
Oh,
But you didn't know that because you had the curtain, the privacy curtain. Okay. And then me and mom just listened to the birth from the doorway.
I'm literally in my mind. Get Justin Baldoni's lawyer on the phone. I want to sue St. John's Medical Hospital right now. By the way,
God. Yeah.
By the way,
we listened.
that's the lawyer I want. By the way, get me that lawyer. I'm going to sue
All
your
right,
ass.
well, we can't dive into a new topic, but I agree with Sarah that you should definitely take a firm stance with what you want, and everybody else has to get over it.
Amen,
just do.
honey. Mic drop. Drop that mic. I can't drop mine because there's tape around my mic. If I drop it, it probably will break.
Oh, here we go. Okay.
But,
All right, ladies, gots to go.
It's been real, Erin. You are just a dream to talk to. It's always a pleasure. Never a, what is it? Never a chore. Always a pleasure.
Always a pleasure, never a chore. Sarah, you're beautiful, never change.
I won't. You know I won't.
You literally won't.
You know that I won't. All that
Sadly,
therapy.
you won't.
I won't.